Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Aurelia's unforgettable leap into the dreamy pool. A special bedtime story for Aurelia. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house with a bright pink door, lived a curious and brave 2-year-old girl named Aurelia. Aurelia loved bedtime stories, especially ones that took her on exciting adventures. Tonight, as her mom tucked her into bed, Aurelia's eyes sparkled with anticipation. She couldn't wait to embark on a brand new adventure, one that would make her heart jump with joy. As Aurelia snuggled under her soft, fluffy blanket, her mom reached for a special book called Jabari Jumps. It was a story about a little boy named Jabari who was getting ready to take a big leap into the swimming pool. Aurelia's mom began to read, and the magical words carried Aurelia away into the tale. In the story, Jabari had just finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test. He was filled with excitement because he knew he was ready to jump off the diving board. Aurelia imagined herself in Jabari's place, feeling the warmth of the sun and hearing the laughter of other children splashing in the pool. As Jabari watched the other kids take their turns on the diving board, he felt a hint of nervousness. Aurelia's mom paused for a moment and asked Aurelia, "Do you ever feel a little nervous when trying something new?" Aurelia nodded, her big, curious eyes searching for more of the story. Jabari's dad noticed his son's hesitation and gave him a gentle squeeze on the hand. This simple act of support made Jabari feel braver. Aurelia's mom asked, "Who gives you courage when you feel scared, Aurelia?" Aurelia smiled and said, "Mommy and Daddy." Her mom nodded and continued reading. Jabari knew he needed to figure out what kind of special jump he wanted to do. Aurelia's mom encouraged her to think about the things she loved, just like Jabari did. Aurelia thought for a moment and exclaimed, "I love butterflies." Her mom smiled and said, "That's wonderful, my little butterfly." With the image of beautiful butterflies fluttering in his mind, Jabari climbed up onto the diving board. But before he took his leap, Jabari knew he needed to stretch. Aurelia giggled as her mom asked her to stand up and stretch her arms, just like Jabari. Together, they wiggled and stretched, feeling their bodies warm up for an adventure of their own. As Jabari stood at the edge of the diving board, he took a deep breath and focused on all the things he had learned in his swimming lessons. Aurelia's mom asked her, "What is something you've learned recently, Aurelia?" Aurelia proudly replied, "I learned how to sing my ABCs." Her mom smiled with pride and encouraged her to sing a little song before they continued with the story. Aurelia sang her ABCs with joy, feeling her confidence soar just like Jabari's. With a burst of courage, Jabari took a leap into the pool, his arms spread wide like the wings of a butterfly. Aurelia's mom asked her to imagine herself soaring through the air, just like Jabari. Aurelia closed her eyes and imagined herself flying high above the trees, giggling with delight. As Jabari hit the water with a splash, Aurelia's mom whispered, and just like Jabari, Aurelia took a big leap into her dreams, where she could conquer anything her heart desires. Aurelia's imagination soared, as she imagined herself exploring magical lands and making friends with talking animals. In Aurelia's dream, she discovered a whimsical kingdom filled with friendly dragons and sparkling fairies. The dragons taught her how to be brave, and the fairies showed her the true power of kindness. Aurelia's mom softly narrated the dream, painting a vivid picture with her words. In this dreamy kingdom, Aurelia learned that she could do anything she set her mind to. She discovered her own courage and realized that being a little different made her unique and marvelous. She made friends with other children who cheered her on, just like Jabari's dad did. As Aurelia's dream adventure came to a close, her mom gently sang a lullaby, guiding her back to reality. Aurelia felt safe and loved as her mom tucked her in, whispering sweet dreams into her ear. With a heart full of wonder and dreams dancing in her mind, Aurelia drifted off to sleep, knowing that she could conquer any fear, just like Jabari. The story of Jabari Jumps had planted the seeds of bravery and curiosity within her, ready to blossom in her waking hours. As the moon shone through the window, casting a soft glow on Aurelia's peaceful face, the night whispered its lullaby, promising a world of endless possibilities. And so, Aurelia slept, ready to wake up tomorrow and take her own leaps into the wonders that awaited her.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.